All right, I have here Challenge Life by Forgeable. This is his second one. I also picked his first one. It's called Redline. LWR5 keyway and a lockless ABIS body. Let's just wind that out. Now, here's the key, which is obviously a blank. There it is, Redline, Forgeable brush. It's just a bit funny, but there we go. Does work. So, just to prove that if you're going to do a blank key, you really want to make sure that that's hidden. Okay, there is it picked. Let's do that the way you intended, at least. There you go. If you're going to have a blank key as your challenge lock bidding, that's fine, but you really want to hide that so people don't know it's that, because otherwise, yeah, man, it's going to make it a lot easier. All right, let's see what it actually feels like, though. High pins are good, though. I might actually want my because everything wants to go fairly high up, obviously. And there we have it packed open legitimately. Again, because it's all high, and I know it's all high, it does take a lot of guesswork out of the picking. Makes it a lot easier. So let's see what pins he stuck in there. Anyway, I have to unearth the pinning tray. Let's use this one. I haven't used this one in a while. Every now and then people ask me about these trays. So this is a tray made by Diggs on LPU. I don't actually think he's making them anymore. This one's made out of aluminium. It's got the old Speedlocks logo on it from when they still existed. And obviously the ones I see all the time, brass, also by Diggs. Little mini one here. Anyway, on to this lock. Not get distracted by trays. Unscrew that. Out comes the core. We need screws for the rear. Just lock that again. So that one's a bit mangled because, of course, they're a posi drive screw, and everybody, including me, is using Phillips heads. So they get a bit munted. Alright, screw cap off. Blank key in. Just a bit jank. Come on. There we go. Now, where's my follower gone? Here. Shim. Shim, just in case. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the same key pin, no core mods. Wouldn't really have expected there to be any specific mods on the key pins, considering they're so short. I mean, what are you even going to do? No one's oversetting those. They go into the roof. Shim appears to be very stuck. Let's just try and work that out. There go. All right, pin number 1. We have a long kind of tapered guy. And a spring. Number 2. Oh, has a master wafer and some serrations. I strongly think that should go the other way around. Ah, and then there's a serration in the Bible. So maybe it should go that way. I don't know. Seems a bit odd to stick a master wafer first. Yeah, I really strongly think that's wrong. Anyway, pin 3 doesn't seem to want to come out, which is a bit of a worry. There we go. It's like a double spool thing. Come on, spring. Serrated Bible as well. Springs sort of semi-compressed in there. That is the danger of serrated Bibles. All right, we have a bottle here. I think these are all upside down. We'll assess that at the end. The master wafer. A mushroom spool that was that way. And finally, we have this pin that was in that way, like so. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 4 threaded Bible chambers. Oh, that's because I use this one so infrequently. I'm used to the weight of the brass one. I threw it away. So we got this like sort of serrated dewy. This here, this. I gotta pin this back up the other way around. That should go there. That's fine. That wants to go that way. That wants to go that way. And that'll just be so that the height is fine. And that obviously is a T-pin wants to go that way. We stick this in here. You done that because that's too short? Yep. Maybe that does want to be on the lower one then. Otherwise that spool's never going to do anything. Oh, come on, get back out. Yeah, if you stick the spool in first, it does change the bitting height technically. But then that'll actually come into play fully. But it was still upside down regardless. So let's stick with key pins in so we can see how driver pins would interact. Didn't take long to pick, so we may as well spend a few seconds doing some analysis. This is only a forgeable second one. He made this quite a while ago, so it's not exactly going to be up-to-date feedback, but anyway. So yeah, if that one's in like that, you get a bit of room. And the T-pin, serration, T-pin. It's in the other way around. It's just, the T-pin's not going to do anything ever. Well, it could if it's a rest, I guess. If you completely ignore it, then you rotate a bit. Maybe it should go that way. Yeah, I like it that way. That's a good idea. You just ignore it completely, it'll come into play. Oh, it's definitely upside. I mean, I guess, yeah. I'll leave it how it was. This one. What about this one though? Yep, so you lift up a bit, spool clear, or alternatively, we'll leave that how it was. They can just be all upside down. Maybe it makes sense that way too. Oh yeah, you know what? They were correct. I'm wrong. They were installed properly. It's just looks weird, but Does make actually a kind of sense. In the end, it just means you're going to fall into false sets and sort of have to manually counter rotate, which I didn't have to do. So, don't know. But anyway, it's a bit silly because the key is blank. But you know, if you try and pick it the traditional way, it's a bit more interesting. I think I'll go ahead and mummify this key before I send it back out, so it's a little bit more challenge to the next person. But it's always funny just using the back of a half diamond to open a lock. So there we go.